So you want a good man? So you want a good woman? You got to think about what you're really asking for. And you got to think about whether or not you deserve it. Now let's think about this. A lot of times when you hear women say they're looking for a good man, what are they even talking about? What does a good man mean? See? You got to start with that basis. Now, a lot of times it could be about money, it could be about resources, it could be about, looks, who knows. But, depending upon what type of woman you are, let's say the baseline is you're looking for a man that's honest. Okay, that's a good one. That's not superficial. That's not trivial. Honesty. Honesty is very important in a relationship, right? Bet. So now you're looking for a man that's honest, because a good man would be an honest man, right? Okay, bet. So let's say you come across this dude, you start dating this dude, or this dude is pushing up on you, whatever. Been out of work for a few months. Sometimes he can treat, sometimes he can't. A couple of times he might ask you for some money. It's not a lot of money, but you know what I'm saying? It's also not a lot of money, why you asking me for chump change. But still, he ain't hitting you up for 4 figures, 5 figures, but still, it's a couple hundred here, maybe 50 there, 75, 125 last week. But he cool, you know what I'm saying? You like him, good dude, and he's honest, right? You know goddamn well how long that relationship is going to last and how that woman is eventually going to feel about that relationship if there's that significant of a money imbalance. Okay, let's say he's not out of work. Let's say he's got some work. He just don't make as much money as you make. Okay, but he's out there, he's working, he does whatever job he does. I'm not going to mention the job and disparage anybody, but he does what he does. Make some money, he ain't just sitting on his ass or drinking or smoking it all away, playing video games. He out there trying to make things happen. But you clearly make more money than him, right? So when it comes time to maybe trying to plan to do some things, some trips, or because you two just kicking it. You're not a couple or anything. You're not married. You're just kicking it, right? You're still in the process of discovery. So maybe we go take some trips somewhere. Maybe we go do something or this and that or whatever. Or no. Let's say you got a bill that comes up. Something happens, quick 2,000, 3,000 bill drops on your lap unexpectedly. You're like, God, fuck, I gotta deal with this shit. Who would be able to help me with this? Who could I ask to help me with this? Oh, I'm gonna ask this dude I've been kicking it with. This guy, my boyfriend, whatever you want to call him. Yeah, this and that, this bullshit just dropped on my lap, it's $2,400, I got it, or I don't got it, whatever. Can you help with that? And he pull out his rabbit ears from his pants pockets, and he's like, hey, I got some dick for you, you know what I'm saying? I can make you laugh a couple of times, take you out to dinner. And he ain't got nothing in on that. He ain't got nothing in on that bill. He just don't. He ain't got the bread for it. You know what's going to happen in that relationship, but that don't mean he's not a good guy, right? He's honest. He ain't never lied to you. He never spoke ill on you. You know what I'm saying? Always have spoke to you respectfully, acted respectfully around. You got a nice little vibe and rhythm with him, right? But that money shit matters, don't it? Okay. So what I'm trying to get to is previously the definition of what you were looking for was an honest man. This is an honest man. But this is an honest man that's got some financial issues. So in terms of us being in a relationship, us kicking it, us being exclusive to each other, I might need a man that can help me out sometimes instead of me giving him money. Maybe he can give me money. Maybe he can help me out with a bill. Maybe he can take me on a trip. Maybe he can show some things towards me. Now, sometimes that ventures off into the materialistic, but we'll just keep it all cool. We'll just, no, he helping me out on real shit. Like, it ain't him buying me shoes. It's him helping me out because, I got to get this fixed at my house. And he was able to help me fix it, or he was able to help me pay for it. Now, a lot of women place a lot of value in a dude being able to fix things, move things around, being helpful around the house, helpful with the property, whatever. My point being is none of this is what we had talked about previously. Previously, it was about honesty. Honesty was the baseline of what you were looking for. And you come across and you see there's a lot of honest dudes out here. Some of them ain't got no money. Or some of them don't know how to fix that thing that's going wrong in your car. Now you got to take it to a mechanic and they going to charge you up the ass and you ain't got the money for that. Or maybe you do got the money for it. You out here, you doing real good. But you also trying to project upward. You trying to go forward. And you possibly dealing with a dude that might pull you down or hold you back. But he's a good dude. He's honest though, right? So my point being is, then you have other women that'll come along and be like, no, I need a dude that's got resources. I need a dude I need a dude that we don't really have to worry about money. He ain't got to be rich, but he's able to give me money. He's able to help me out. He's able to help lift me up instead of me going to different other people that I don't have to go to, or instead of me working double time at that bullshit ass job. So in a certain sense, he's lifting me up. Okay, but maybe this dude ain't honest. He's got resources. Whatever you need, you got that $2,400? Look, all right. I got you. Yeah, I mean, I was saving up for something else, but, I got it. Just, I'm saying, you my boo. It's whatever, though. I'm going to take it out that ass, though, right? But whatever, though. It might be like that. So my point being is, but he not honest. He got another chick or two. Or a dude in the mix, or whatever the fuck, or he smuggling some shit that you don't know about, or he been eyeballing your sister and your auntie, who knows, whatever the fuck. But he's got them resources, and you like him because he's got those resources, and he ain't even trip over it. So what was more valued? What was good? You see what I'm saying? The previous dude, he was honest, but damn if I'm not paying every bill every time we go out. Or every time we planning on a trip or this and that, he ain't got nothing in on nothing. Motherfucker might drive. You know what I'm saying? And he a dude, so he could be my security, but resources-wise, money-wise, he ain't got nothing in on nothing. But he's honest. Because that's what you were looking for, right? That was the baseline of being a good man. Well, now this other dude, he ain't honest. You've caught him a different lie or two. It's some other shit going on. Or because he's got resources, he's desired a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Other women notice this. I remember one time a woman telling me, if I notice these things about you, I know other women notice these things about you. So if a woman is like, oh no, I can tell, you got resources. I know that. So I know other women peeping that out. So he don't tell you about these other things. You done come across some shady shit. Some shit that was some inconsistencies in what he's been telling you. But he about to take you to, you're about to get that nice little downtown Toronto suite for Carabana weekend. He got it, you know what I'm saying, for Wednesday through Sunday. You know what I'm saying, nice downtown suite. He paid for it. Y'all could fly in, you could drive in, depending on where you're coming from. You see what I'm saying? But he's putting certain resources out there, and he's doing it with you. For you. You ain't about to break up with this dude because he didn't tell you that he was talking to old girl from the Chick-fil-A. You ain't about to break up with him because that he's friendly with old girl that works at the insurance company. No. You gonna go on that trip with him. I bet you. So now we gonna flip this over to the dudes. What would make a dude normally say, oh, I'm looking for a good woman? Some similarities, but really not too much. It's different. Just like men and women are. Some similarities, but a lot of differences. So a dude, in their quest to look for a good woman, would probably say something like, I'm looking for a woman that ain't all out here like that. You know what I'm saying? Or no, back it up, my bad. A lot of times it's gonna be about looks. So dude to be like, nah, I'm just saying I want her to look like, how I want her to look. That's all I'm saying. Like, you know how I like them. And, dudes are very visual. We tend to be very visual. At least up front. You're not gonna get my heart on the visual. But you're gonna get something. Anyway. So first off, a dude would be like, no, I just want her to look like something, you know what I'm saying? I want her to look good enough that motherfuckers see her and be like, God damn. But not be all out there where she just accepting offers and looks from everybody. No, she gotta want to be exclusive to me. Like, she a good girl, you know what I'm saying, at the core. But she do got that look that motherfuckers be like, ooh, shit. You trying to thread the fucking needle with that one, ain't you? So, but that's what a dude would be saying. No, I want a good woman like that. Okay, so you get that woman. She's nice. B+ on her worst days. She's nice. Like, there's some women, there's some dudes too. But there's some people you see them, at least me, first thing you think is money. Like, oh shit, yeah, you could be making money with them looks for real. You know what I'm saying? In the bed, out of the bed, in front of the screen, whatever. You could be making some money with those looks. And we done seen those people. So you got one of those. She looks nice. Everywhere she goes, everywhere y'all go, dudes and women are like, yeah. And depending upon how you bringing it, they looking like, well, how the fuck you get her? So you got one, right? And she's loyal to you. Bet she's loyal to you. But let's say she also is a shit starter. So everywhere y'all go, a lot of times y'all interact with people, somehow or another, she get into a beef with somebody. And sometimes you like, no, motherfucker said something, or somebody, no, they did something, and so, you don't put the full blame on her. But this done happened half a dozen or more times. After a while, you gotta stop pointing the finger at other people and start you see what I'm saying? So you start like, no, and then you come across one or two for real times. It's like, you starting shit. Why you starting shit? So now she look good, you know what I'm saying? And she loyal to you. But you might fully go out with her somewhere and she get into it with some female or some dude or whatever. And not because it's your woman and because she look nice. You got to get involved in some shit that you wasn't even really trying to get involved in. Or it's a Pyrrhic victory. Like, yeah, we won, but we had to go through some shit. You know what I'm saying? We had to scrap out or worse, whatever. But all because you was running your fucking mouth. Why can't you just chill? Good woman, right? Or she got that look. Oh, no. Or flip it. No, she respectful. She's respectful, right? No problems. She's educated. She knows how to carry herself. You know what I'm saying? Good job, good occupation. Maybe she owns her own business. Might be running for office. You know what I'm saying? She just put together, like, you know what I'm saying? This is a gem right here. This is a gem. Don't start no shit. Like I say, she makes you look like, was that old Fabulous song? You made me better. She makes you better. Like that, right? She about to see at her best ever in looks. She about to see. Now, for some people, like I said, looks don't matter all that much, man. It's about what's here. It's about what's here. You know what I'm saying? Can I invest in this person as a human being? Do I trust this person? You know what I'm saying? How does this person carry himself? But as a dude, for most dudes, the inside somewhere, there's like, yeah, dog, but like, I sometimes don't even want her, much less do other dudes. Like, she a good person, but damn. I'm looking at these other B's and B+s walking by, and I'm yearning because my chick at the moment is a D+, as far as looks. But you wanted a good person, though, right? You wanted a good person. So how in the fuck are you going to sit here and say that what you want is this? And then when you get it, and then you'd be like, yeah, but I want that. That's that bullshit. But men and women both do it. A woman will sit there all day long and tell you how she wants a good man. And then a good man will come in front of her and she won't be able to identify him for the life, if her life depended upon it. She wouldn't be able to pick out where the good man was and he was standing right in front of her. That's because the situation had changed. The definition of good was subjective. Same with dudes. No, I know, man. I want either a woman that's, she got to look like how I want her to look, or she got to be loyal. Or, she got to be a go-getter out here. She got to be a hustler. And you will come across some aspect of that hustler that's like, yeah, she a hustler out here. She hustling your ass. She's still a good woman? You see what I'm saying? So our definition of what a good man and a good woman is so fucking vague, but we toss it out there like, all I want is a good man. All I want is a good woman. And then when you get if someone said, okay, give me 2 things that defines what's a good man. So previously we said, say honesty and resources. Say most women say honesty and resources. Those are the 2 main things that defines a good man, according to most women. Honesty and resources. Okay. This dude is honest. This dude's got resources. This dude smacks you around whenever the fuck he wants. This dude disrespects you. He has different people coming around you acting a certain way, this and that, putting you in different type of situations. He treats your family a certain way. He cuts you off from people. But he tells you honestly, and he's got resources. Good man? You still want him? A lot of women still do. Because for them, he not cheating around on me, and he got resources. I remember I asked some women once, a few years back, and I asked maybe about a dozen women. So it wasn't just a couple. It was literally like 10, 11, 12 women. Fucked up question, but it's binary. One option or the other. Would you rather have a man hit on you, like beat you, or cheat on you? How many of these 12 women do you think answered either way? Would they rather have a man beat on them or cheat on them? 10 out of the 12 women said they'd rather have that man beat them than cheat on them. Blew my mind. So you mean to tell me, in your mind, a dude cheating on you, that ranks higher as far as a deal breaker or as far as being a good man than a man that, yeah, bitch, shut the fuck up, and he just slaps you. You know what I'm saying? Or he gets off on humiliating you in a certain way, putting you in your position. As long as he don't cheat on you, that's fine. What's the definition of good? What's the definition of a good man? That's what I'm saying. It's subjective as fuck. But women will toss it out there like, oh, I'm just looking for a good man. It's like, give me two things. Okay, we can go find a man out here with those 2 things, and I want to see you pop a ring on his finger. It ain't gonna happen, because once you find that dude, and it's the same with dudes. You out here you just looking for a good woman. You just looking for a good chick, good female, good woman. Marry, boo up with, friends with benefits, whatever. Just a good woman. Give me 2 things. Tell me 2 things you want in that woman. Okay, you want her to look a certain way and you want her to be loyal. Okay, and like I said, then when you get out here and you realize that, she's a criminal, or she's a shit starter, or, you know what I'm saying, or she's got a past that she ain't been honest with. Remember, because you didn't say honesty. You just said looks and loyal. Now you got to deal with all this other shit. So it's subjective. Now, the last part I wanted to bring up is so when people say, oh, they just looking for a good person. Give me 2 things, and then I'm going to show you how you end up betraying the very fucking thing you just said. You looking for someone with these 2 things, and then when you find someone with those 2 things, you're not interested. Because a lot of times, especially for women, you tend to want what you don't have or can't get. It's just weird. It's just weird. So it's like, all right, you wanted those two things, there it is. Oh, now you want two other things. Doesn't make sense. At least with a dude, they'll say, no, give me looks and she's loyal. And then you take all the other baggage, and the dude will be like, yeah, but look at her, though. The dude will be like, yeah, but look at her, though. And she's loyal, dog. I just got to deal with it. So maybe that's how some women are with a dude that is honest and has resources. He smacks me around. He cuss out my mama. You know what I'm saying? He on his way to jail. But he's honest and he got bread. But the last part is, do you deserve that good person? Do you deserve that good person? So you want a man that's honest and got resources, right? Okay. That comes with a price. That means in his honesty, he's going to be honest with you. And there's going to be times he tells you shit, or he's on a certain page that you don't like or you're not comfortable with. But he ain't going to change it. But he was honest with you. And, okay, you know, like, yeah, he's got resources. And maybe sometimes he uses it to his advantage or uses it as leverage. You want to go without it? You want to go back to the way it was before? You want to change? Go ahead, boo. He ain't tripping. And he'll be honest with you about that. So now you also got a man that he's honest with you. He's got resources, but he'll also be honest with you and tell you, boo, I got resources. I don't really need you because maybe you don't fit what's good for him. Maybe you're not a good woman to him. So now you flip that with the dude. Oh, I just want a good woman that looks good and is loyal. Okay, so now you got to deal with all that other bullshit, right? Are you what's good for her? You see what I'm saying? Do you qualify for what's good for her? Maybe she's looking for, since she's got looks and she's loyal, oh, this motherfucker's got to have resources. I'm a dime piece out here, and I'm loyal. I'm a dime piece that ain't just sitting on everybody's lap. You got to ante up. You got to do something. So now, in your quest to get what the Holy Grail, what I've been looking for, I found the two things that I wanted. I'm sticking to it. No matter what the price for it is, I'll pay it because that's what I want. But then you go up to the counter and you think you're ready to pay for it because you're ready to pay the price for it. And they're like, yeah, but they don't want to go with you. You're not good to them. It's a two-way street. Oh, I just want a good man. You not what a good man would accept. Oh, I just want a good woman. No good woman would fuck with you. Fucked up, ain't it? So now you finally are being honest. This is what I want. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I desire. And I'll pay the price for it. And then you go to fuck with that person. And that person is like, yeah, I don't fuck with you. You not good for me. And so here's the fucked up rat, mouse, loop, in the cage thing. This is where it gets all fucked up. So now, that woman who's looking for that good man, but realizes that to that good man, she's not good enough. She goes on a quest to make herself good enough. And if she's really honest about that quest, and it's really a quest to make herself good enough, not for him, but for her, at some point she reaches a stage where even the dude that she wanted can't fuck with her no more. Because she's like, I'm worth more than you now. You may not see it, but because now I'm on a quest to make myself better authentically for me. It started off like, oh, I can't get you, but you're what I want. Oh, but I don't look good enough for you, or I'm not freaky enough for you, or I'm not smart enough for you, whatever it is. When that person then goes on their quest to get their shit together, to become a good person, when they authentically do it for themselves, they don't want to fuck with you no more. Because now they look at you in a different light. Before they was looking up at you, saying, that's what I want. And then when they finally climbed the ladder to get up there, it was like, yeah, you ain't supposed to be up here. But then when that person authentically improves himself, authentically tries to get their shit together for themselves, they actually elevate above the person that they wanted before. And it's like, yeah. Whereas before you lusted for that person. Oh, I just want that person with those two things. But now that you've gotten your shit together and you've gotten to a certain level, you don't feel as geeked about fucking with that person. You're like, yeah, we'll see what's up. And that makes you even hotter. So flip it over to the dude. Oh, I just want to fuck with this girl that, she's looks this way and she's loyal. And then she says, yeah, but you ain't got enough resources for me. Or you're not smart enough for me. Or you're not honest enough for me. For a girl like me, you at least got to give me your fucking everything. It ain't even about money. You got to give me everything. And you can't do that. So I can't fuck with you. So now that dude goes on a quest. He goes on a quest to make himself better. Initially to get her, right? But once it becomes an authentic quest for that dude to get his shit together, he becomes locked in. And as he gets his shit together, like I said before in that ladder analogy, as he climbed, before he was looking up at her, like, yeah, I got to do this to get you, bet. But then when he authentically gets his shit together for himself, he rises above that. And now he's kind of looking down like, maybe I'll call you tomorrow. Whereas before it was like, oh, you see what I'm saying? So it's this weird, like, it's like levels, and then it's like a flip thing that goes on where it's like you say what you want. You just want this. I just want this. I'm so sick of dealing with all the bullshit. I just want this. Okay, give me two things that you want, and then live up to it. Don't be a hypocrite. Don't be subjective. Don't say, oh, this is all I want, and then when you get those two things and that person that you're looking for, it ain't enough. No, these are the two things I'm looking for, and now I found somebody. And then that person's like, yeah, but you're not what I'm looking for. So then you go on a quest to get that person, to make yourself better, to get that person. And it's only when that quest becomes authentic, not to get that person, but to get your shit together, to be better for yourself. It's only then that you rise to a certain point where you realize, yeah, I'd like to have you, but I don't fucking need you. And you know what? I can probably get more of you, do better, because I'm getting my shit together, and that makes me more valuable. So you can't get your shit together, and you can't be a good person. You can't be a catch because you're trying to do it to catch other people. You have to do it because you're authentically trying to make yourself better. And that's what everybody wants.